Hi there, today we're going to talk about branch chipping. Now many people have branches around the yards or hedges or bits of wood that they think they're going to throw into a branch chipper, but there's a lot of things to be considered when you're going to get a branch chipper. One naturally is the size of the wood that you're going to chip, 2 inches, 3 inches, 6 inches, 9 inches in diameter. But remember, the rating on branch chippers is almost like sending a telephone pole through the chipper. You've got to remember about all the suckers and offshoots, the twisted wood, the different kinds of wood, whether it's wet or dry. And this all has to be incorporated when you're thinking about branch chipping. And everything has a limit. This particular branch chipper here we class as a 3-inch branch chipper, meaning that you can put a 3-inch branch down through this hopper here, and that's going to be discharged in chips out the back. Now, when you're starting to think about doing branches, remember that a branch chipper is exactly that. It's not a mulcher. It's not a something trying to break up little twigs. It needs some substance as far as the wood is concerned. So at least about a 2 to 3 inch branch. All the small branches off of it, of course, will be chipped. But if you rotate the cutting as you're doing it into big branches, small branches, and rotating, at least you can keep the hopper clean and the branches flush through and not getting things stuck in there. It's not to do twigs and little wee small things or to be scooping stuff with a shovel into the hopper. You must be doing branches and wood. And different woods will cut differently. If you're doing willow or very soft woods or fibrous woods, they're going to cut different than if you're doing hardwoods. So if you're trying to save your chips to use them as mulch around the garden, which you can do, you must consider the type of wood that you're going to chip. Always run your chipper at full speed, not part speed. Bring it up to speed, run it at full speed so the cutters are moving to the maximum capacity. And also when you're using going to shut it off, always slow them down before you shut the engine off. And that pretty well goes with most all engines. So, and for future videos, we will be showing larger chippers and things to consider and many safety features. Obviously, these hoppers are made so that you cannot reach your arm down into where the cutters are down near the bottom. And you don't get 3 or 4 people all shoving things in at the same time because you want to get it all done in a very short period of time. So safety is a consideration. The capacity of the machine. Don't throw a lot of wood stuff and small things into your chipper and expect it to cut. It can get jammed up in there. Okay? Now, I would say that this would be probably one of the ones you'd use most times around your home in a smaller area. When we get into 5-6 inch pieces of wood, we'll use those sometimes in commercial areas, or anything after 6 inches is usually used for firewood. So that's it for the small chippers.